इंटेलिजेंटली क्राफ्टेड मर्डर मिस्ट्री जिसमें रोमांच और खूबसूरत लोग दोनों हैं, प्लस इट डजंट टेक इटसेल्फ सीरियसली। कैन आई हैव 2 Sundays to watch this twice, please? Hey y'all, my name is Sucharita. Welcome back to my channel where you're watching a movie review. Right now we're talking about Rian Johnson's Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, now streaming on Netflix.
The killer wouldn't hesitate to kill again if it covers their tracks.
Set in 2020, finally here is a mainstream Hollywood movie fully acknowledging the pandemic as a real thing which happened and changed all our lives in different ways. Benoit Blanc is predictably bored out of his mind, as you would expect. He's looking for a fun case to solve. He's taking baths every day until one day a box arrives at his house. Simultaneously, we meet the other characters who have also received a box jiske intricate puzzles reveal an invite to a vacation to their close personal friend, billionaire Miles Bron's private Grecian island, where he's built a futuristic home named after the bar all of these friends used to frequent back in the day, the Glass Onion. This movie is a sequel, but the storyline is completely new, okay? Like the Beatles song which inspired this movie's title, the story is then peeled layer by layer, revealing deceit, corruption, fake feelings, and of course, murder.
This is truly delightful.
Rich person mysteriously murdered on an island during vacation has been a continuous story in our lives recently, the last few weeks, thanks to Mike White's superlative, The White Lotus Season 2. Here too, the characters are somewhat inspired by real life only. Miles Bron, played by Ed Norton, could easily be an Elon Musk type, hell-bent on running his empire to the ground, firing and letting go of talented people willy-nilly, famous for his idiosyncrasies, but continued to be respected as a mad genius whose best ideas are written on a paper napkin, half because he's now rich and half because he's a white man. There's also a shockingly out-of-touch rich white woman, this time it's a movie star played by Kate Hudson, desperate politician Catherine Hahn, and my favorite, a gun-toting, all-muscle, sleazy men's rights activist Twitch streamer who obviously still lives with his mother, played by Dave Bautista. The whole ensemble is quite capable of the murder, each and every single one of them. Fun. Benoit Blanc is such a fun character to bring to life. A French-sounding name with a southern accent, possibly queer, a delightful little cameo pretty much confirms this. Linen wearing, cigar smoking, Among Us playing goofy man in stark contrast to the stiff British detective Daniel Craig himself is most famous for playing. You're almost thrown off while watching this movie. Why is James Bond so happy to be invited to this random billionaire's island weekend? Oh no, yeah, okay.
Halle Berry, that has a kick.
Oh my god. Glass Onion isn't as clever or frankly as satisfying as the first one, which took audiences all over the world by surprise, to be honest, with how fresh and funny it was. This one, once again written by Rian Johnson, seems to strain a little bit, tying its threads together, relying on heavy exposition, lengthy flashbacks, over-explaining in voiceover, lazy overheard conversation moments, unexpected lookalikes. But the cast, especially a wonderfully kooky Kate Hudson, make all of this work all together until a slightly laborious but overall fun climax sequence. I'm not saying that the tying together doesn't actually happen. It does most suitably and adequately. But perhaps sensing a little bit there's some unsteady footwork which might derail the viewer's interest and enjoyment, Rian Johnson loads his movie with many cameos, including posthumous ones, you will find out over a Zoom call. बहुत सारे हैं ऐसे और भी आप देखेंगे. It's all very sweet, it's all very wholesome. Janelle Monáe is lit and dressed like a goddess. Dave Bautista gets slapped around by his mother. The ideas and the themes are clear and refreshingly simple. The Benoit Blanc franchise's big win is its ability to joke at the expense of each character, Benoit included. I'm certain I missed about 50% clues in the set design, costumes, character names, the Greek setting, etc., which would have pointed me at the killer much faster. Easter eggs to pick out on a second viewing, perhaps. If you would like, the movie is now streaming on Netflix. काफी मजेदार.
What happened? Holy!
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery is 9 famous people के faces, names या voices I picked out, not on the main cast. आप बताओ comments में if you spotted more cameos in your first viewing. चिट नहीं करना. सर्कस का रिव्यू देखेगा जब टाइम मिले, चैनल पर आ गया है. I'm adding it to the end screen और यहाँ सब्सक्राइब का बटन लगा रही हूँ उस झाड़ के आसपास. प्लीज जाने से पहले एक बार क्लिक करके जाना. Thank you. My name is Sucharita. Thank you for stopping by.